Recording. All right, so let's get started with this week, right? So just landed to Miami probably a couple hours ago. I was looking over the top through the markets. Haven't really looked at them in detail, but we're gonna dive in right now, right? So US NZD USD. Last week we were waiting for a pullback for our area of interest to sell. We never made it. It's okay. Didn't get to our area of interest. Didn't take the trade. Pretty simple. I do think though this week, I think this next weekly candlestick can have a solid body pullback into here. And then the week after that, which would be next week, will then have a bigger drop, which is fine. We just got to understand what is going to go down right now. Like the next ideal, quote unquote, because we're obviously pulling up to this level of support and resistance, level of resistance, level of support. So it has a high probability of this rejecting from this area. So I think it's going to have a big pullback into here to then sell. You could kind of look for a day trade, I guess, if it comes back into this area right here, maybe. Maybe some of the support, some of this resistance, but then if it kind of goes there, maybe it goes bullet. It's a little tricky, right? So for me, I honestly, the only way I'm interested in selling is if it gets to this area up here. If not, I'm good. USD CAD, you guys saw it go down live. You guys saw everything go down with USD CAD. Pretty much textbook perfect. My take profit was at this structure level right here. I was going to have it at this structure level right here, and that would have been fire. Imagine getting a 1 to 10 on just one trade. That would have literally been the most ideal, and it would have played out perfectly. Obviously, you guys already know I never put a take profit number, so I would have probably not gotten out at that level. I would have probably gotten out like around here. But trade was perfect, phenomenal, beautiful, everything you want to call it. For this upcoming week, the move is the day trade is pretty much done. So I guess now we can continue to scale into this to the upside. But I don't really like getting into trades like this now in the middle. I like getting in before the boom. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get in the middle now because I don't know how much more it's gonna go to the upside, right? I think this is gonna hit highs of up here, but I don't want to get in the middle of that move. I want to get in at the very bottom, and then I rather get in at this next move right here when it breaks and retests. Put this on mute. When it breaks and retests this zone right here, right? I don't want to buy right into this like resistance zone here. So I'm like iffy about it. I'm not crazy about continuing buys on USD CAD, right? If I got on the trade, if I'm not in right now, pretty much gone. Euro GBP, we waited for it to come back. It came back, just came back too much. We broke through our area of interest. So there's the importance of waiting for price to come into here, and you can't buy right away once it gets to that area. You obviously got to wait to your confluences to shift the structure. If you notice that didn't happen, we didn't take the trade. So I just left this tool here because it's kind of what I was just looking at. This. So I like it how it looks on the weekly time frame still. Weekly time frame does look solid, in my opinion. Could just be creating another week, right? Another weekly wick. If we go down to the daily is still technically bullish. Notice higher low, higher high. So this is simply all structure in here. And we could just be pulling up to this level of support and resistance to have a strong rejection from. That is a strong possibility. If we definitely close under this, I will not be interested in it at all. So we're kind of at the point where it's either make or break it for me, because if we body close under this, for me, it's a done deal. Could pretty much continue selling it, but I will give it a chance to maybe shift to the upside. Not crazy about it either. Just following up with it from last week. NZD CAD, we were expecting for the break under. So we had marked off this zone right here. I think it was here. Yeah, this zone right here, we body closed under, you can continue the sells. I waited for the pullback closed above, never took the trade. Overall, the move did play out. We did make it all the way to the area that I was expecting for the sells to come all the way over here. I don't think I don't think we're gonna have the push just yet. Like, I don't think this weekly candlestick is gonna do this. I think it's still gonna kind of dip down into here a little bit more. And then next week can possibly have a bullish candle. Daily time frame, yeah, daily is still bearish. And I don't want to sell right into this area right here. Like, I don't want to do something like this. I don't want to sell back into this level, right? Not the most ideal thing for me. AUD CAD looks very similar to the other ones. I'm good. Gold, good. AUD USD looks the same as this other one. USD JPY, it's gone. Euro AUD. Euro AUD looks okay. Lower low, higher high. We went bearish, then we went bullish. So technically this would be like weekly area of interest, daily area of interest. We're gonna put this as number one for now. I'll come back to it. GJ looks like it's coming into the zone over here. GJ's gonna have some big sells. Like, GJ is gonna hit this down here all the way like over here. Probably not fast, probably like 2-3 weeks, but not even more like 3-4 weeks, because we're pulling up to that area now. Should I continue buying it up to that area? Not really. Nope. Euro JPY. I like Euro JPY. Yeah, today was solid. Like, if you would have gotten in today, that would have been beautiful. Like, if you got in earlier today, but getting in now after today, it's like not it anymore. So if you got in today, that's solid, because you got in right here before this move. Break retest structure. I'm showing there's a shift to structure. Exactly. This would have been the spot perfectly to get in. I just don't want to get in at the top of this. So Euro JPY looks good. Maybe we can mark this off. Area, daily. We gotta adjust it. A little choppy. So this one looks just like Euro USD. We'll put it to the top for now. Euro USD. Euro USD looks okay. I'm good. All these all these like ones look literally identical. This one looks solid. Okay, daily. Well, see that right there is good / bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in the same zone. That's some shit. Which is okay, right? Because you can, zone it out. Can pretty much just wait for the break of either side. I'm good. GBP I'm good. AUD JPY. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. So yeah, I actually like AUD JPY. So AUD JPY. So AUD JPY, we are currently bearish on the weekly, but I love how this structure is, right? Like where it is, it's the most important. Daily, we are bullish. We're at daily EMA, round psychological, daily structure, daily EMA. So we could put this like this if we want. I don't have to have it there. I just know. Daily EMA, and then 4 hour is lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We're body closing above that lower high now, making the 4 hour bullish, which is exactly what I need. And all I need is a little, well, we haven't body closed just yet. This would be the candlestick. I just need a little higher low to take this trade long. So I like this one. GBP USD. Shit. I don't know if this, I think this is exactly what we wanted for last week. I don't remember it. Euro NZD looks good. Let's check it out. Euro NZD. Whoa. Such a difference. Okay, so we're bullish. Okay, yeah, see, like this looks fire. I think I remember this one from last week too. I'm like, yo, we gotta wait for a pullback into this level. And then from what I can see, yeah, this just looks solid. Wait for a pullback into here. Yeah, this looks very similar to Euro AUD. Literally the same thing. Are you posting the record? I always post the recording. Literally always. All right, so for this week, we got Euro AUD, pretty simple. For pullback into area of interest 1, we come back into this area here. Again, you guys already know, wait for the shift, take it long. If not, wait for the shift at this area. Euro JPY, same exact thing. Pull back into this area, wait for the shift. And then we got AUD JPY, which is not as clean. Something you're gonna have to just be on the lookout a little bit more. But I do want, yeah, it's not as clean. It's gonna be a little bit more complicated trade. But I just need right shoulder. Give me that right shoulder here. Give me an engulfing or something, and I'll be ready to take the trade to the upside.